Some brands offer you low finance, or cashback, or servicing.
Renault don't do ors. We do ands. The Renault Kadjar with 1.91% APR and €1,000 cashback and 3 years servicing, saving you thousands. Renault, the brand with the ands. Visit your local Renault dealer. Finance is made under a hire purchase agreement. Terms and conditions apply. Deposit required subject to lending criteria. See Renault.ie.
Hello, this is Teresa J. Thurmond Morris, and we're back. Hello, world. This is T.J. Morris, and you're listening to E.T. Radio. Welcome aboard, all you ground troops spinning around smartly out there. Yes, it's almost over. When the tough get going, the goings get tough. So, what's everybody doing? It's been a rough day today on the planet. Boy, the news really was depressing. What's going on out there? We're going to talk today about the UFO Secret Space Command topics, levels, timelines, and metaphysics. Hey! I'm going to be speaking American English, as that is what I learned when I came to this planet. Now, there's many ways to talk to humanoids, sentient, intelligent being species, and I've done my best to learn how to be. There's a lot of things going on in the alien ET UFO community, and we are going to help with alienology, ufology, and cosmology because we like it. Now, Thursdays we're going to begin opening dialogue, but some of the people that we're going to be forming in the future are some of the old guys, and some of them are new guys, and some of them are somewhere in between. Our listening audience can be anywhere from 13 to 133, and Ken Johnston says he's going to live to be at least 189, so we may work out some kinks. Now, I've invited Janet Carroll Lesson, who helped me start this show on her behalf because we were promoting Stargate to the cosmos. Now we have a Stargate portal and Stargate Con, and she's online. Yes, I see you, Janet. Let me get you on here. She's like, do you see me? I'm here.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
Well, I was calling you.
My alarm was trying to wake me, but I was just...
You're like in another world, right? Literally. Ken Johnston panel on UFO Secret Space Radio Show tonight. Forward message.
Well, Ken...
Let's see. Yeah, he's just giving me a message. All I need to know is what time I'll be there and confirm that it's tonight. Can you do me a favor and give him a quick call? All right, I'll keep talking while you give him a call.
You have to call. You have to call him from the back end of the show. Do you need his number? I called him while I was out and about, and he said he'll be ready. And he said to call.
Oh, he wants me to. I don't have the thing. Let's see. Where I'm at, I don't have that call. Guess.
Let me text you his number.
You just have to tell him to call in on his cell phone. Hold on, folks. You know Ken Johnston is a good friend of ours.
Yeah,
Janet and
I'll tell him to call in on his cell phone. Oh.
Thank you.
He was having trouble with his phone earlier. Okay.
Oh.
I'll go do that.
Once I start, it shows it until I build it. Then I'm inside the mainframe, and I have the algorithms to speak on the outside, but I can't get him
go
on
ahead and talk to the
real
people
outside.
TJ, go ahead and talk
and
to
the
our
extraterrestrials
for a minute while I call.
All right, put me on mute. Put me on mute.
I'll mute
you. Can three-way. You can three-way call him.
Let me try that. Let's see. Here we go.
But I don't know if you'll talk over each other. Call him on these other phones. Folks, sorry for the inconvenience. You remember Janet and I,
okay.
two
I'm gonna put
alpha
you on mute.
extraterrestrials.
Yeah. I'll put you on mute for just a minute. You keep talking to our people.
Okay.
I know how you
right.
know how to cover, so we don't have dead air time. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you. Enchant Hannah, who is one of our admins, she may pop over for a while if you can see this, everybody. We have a dilemma. Inside our community, after so many years, those of us that couldn't be in it because we had real jobs have come to like each other in some instances, but we didn't know that each other was, while we were in uniform or out of uniform, civilian, we say, versus military, there's that level. And then there's people like good old Richard Dolan, who used to make people's... I used to go to people like Richard when they'd make you a profile and a biography outside of Fort Hood, Texas. But he was up in New York, Rochester, New York, and then he got to be a historian. And we've had him on here a couple of times or so, way back in the day. I think he was with somebody prior to, we will say, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. You've never met me, but I know you. So I love Richard, and Tracy just looks like the best thing that ever happened to him. No disrespect to Karen, of course, who is one of our friends here on TGMRCT Radio. I hope everything's going fine and everything's working out well for everybody with the kids. But we all have gone through that, me especially. So a glass house should not throw stones. Oh, spacecraft, let's get with it, okay? Humans, who are you really? This is something that when you have a soul and a spirit, and a lot of us are going to talk on various levels, and this is important. So thank you, everybody, for joining me back again on Thursday night. Let me put in a welcome to everybody that follows this. We have alienhunters.org with Daryl W. Sims, who, by the way, in Houston, Texas, coming up in January, we're having a nice conference. Yay. So we're going to be dealing with Daryl Sims and alienology, and this is going to be, if you go to alienhunters.org, you will see one of the conferences, and it's dealing with the Indians. And I'm trying to get Rick Doty on here, but Rick's busy all the time, but he's agreed to do a show with us. So hurry up, Rick Doty.
TJ,
out in the
did you hear it?
I hear you. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I didn't know if you heard. So Ken will be calling, so look for him.
Okay, I will.
Right now.
I'm watching the board as we speak. Okay, well, as soon as I see him. Now, how we deal with mental health in the world.
What were you talking about?
I didn't get very far. I was just talking about alienology and Daryl Sims in Houston and how in January we're having a conference. But it's going to be a one-day thing just to start, folks, because this is he's doing so many conferences and running around the world helping with alienology, being that he is the original alien hunter. But we'll have to pull that up, and I posted it on Alien Hunters. Janet, can you get to alienhunters.org on your computer?
I'll go take a look at it.
And then when Ken gets here, we're going to start how Ken and I and Janet started something a year ago, and I guess it's going to be our next project because he and Janet completed the Stargate to the Cosmos conference. So now we're going to connect it with probably Stargate Con and Stargate Portal and all that. But in the meantime, we got alienhunters.org to produce and promote with all our wonderful alien hunters out there. So we're going to talk tonight about alienology, cosmology, ufology. Sky Dancer UFO Con is, I found it, site, the Sky Dancer. Janet, if you can look up Sky Dancer UFO Con, but alienhunters.org.
That's really interesting they're using Sky Dancer
Really?
They have sky dancing tantra, sky dancing.
Oh, that is
they've had
interesting.
sky sky dancer UFO. They're saying
Sky Dancer UFO Con. Anyway, it's on Alien Hunters. It's on the top in the
okay, I'll go look at that.
web in the menu.
For years it was sky
Click
dancing
on it.
tantra.
Interesting. Well, we will look for that. And I've got the chat room
I don't
open.
see it on UFO.
Top right,
Alien
Alien Hunters. Not Hunters with an S. Alien Hunters.
Oh, I got alienhunter.org, and it comes up with the Alien Hunter. It does. So you're saying plural, and it's a different
Alien
site.
Hunters. Yeah,
okay, because he also has Alien Hunter. That's his as well.
Hold on. Yes, his is on Mars. Ken Johnston made it. How are you, Ken?
Hey, Ken.
Well, I hope I'm getting hooked up right.
You're here. You got hooked up right. You check your air hose. We want to make sure you're hooked up right, Ken. Your life support system.
Hey, I can fly flying saucers, jet engines, and everything else, but you know what? We didn't have these cell phones back in my day.
Oh, okay. You're right. My kids have to teach me.
This is my.
I'm still learning.
My secret space program is learning how to use all of this stuff.
Mine too, believe me. It's harder down here, folks. You know, we go up and tell the computer at the microwave, you know, computer, I'd like a cup of coffee, strong, Earl Grey tea, all that. But it doesn't happen, so we have to put it in ourselves and time it. It's really it's sort of a bummer down here, but we're doing our best. Ken, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. We're going to talk about a Houston conference, but Janet's going to look it up. She knows how to introduce a conference. But first, you introduce yourself, if you don't mind.
Well, I've been called a lot of things by a lot of different people, but those people that know me, my name is Ken Johnston, Dr. Ken Johnston, or Ken Johnston Sr. Be sure you put the senior after, because my son gets a little upset when everybody calls him at his place with Microsoft. But I was with NASA for 14 years back during 1966 through, well, wherever 14 years goes. At any rate, I was one of the first 4 civilian astronauts and became the consultant pilots on the lunar module, because Grumman, that I worked for NASA, built the lunar module, and our job was test it in the vacuum chambers, be sure everything worked good, and then help train the regular NASA astronauts how to take it to the moon and land. Now, in my older days, I've discovered that maybe we had already been on the moon by a secret space program, and that's what I'm getting educated on now. And I expect to learn more than I present to the people tonight, the people that have been involved with the secret space program. Maybe you can help educate me.
Who are you studying? Ken, who are you studying that with? You said you're learning about it. Where are you studying? What track are you? How are you learning more about the secret space program aspect?
Well,
your
I think he's talking about us, Janet.
Yeah, I've been connected with Corey Good and with Brett Shepard and Janet Lesson and TJ Morris. We could go on all night.
There are a lot of okay.
Okay.
Well,
have you talked to Chant Hanna lately? With the UFO Secret Space Group?
I have been chatting with Chat today, as a matter of fact.
Really? Is she coming on?
Well, that I can't answer. I don't know.
I can't either. I emailed her and you, so I'm glad y'all talked today. With Janet and I called you 3 or 4 times, but I'm glad that I finally saw your email pop up. Better late than never, but that's great. Chant Hanna is one of our big promoter administrators for our UFO Space Group. If you'd like to join, just go to Facebook and put in UFO Secret Space, and it should bring up our group here with TJ Morris ET Radio and myself promoting TJ Morris ET and all my friends. Now, Ken, I've got up here UFO Secret Space Command, topics, levels, timelines, and metaphysics. And, folks, we're going to get into the 3D boots on the ground structure, but after some of the ways of various people, Corey and David Wilcock and Emery Smith. Janet, do you have your